The sea had always been there, a vast stretch of temperate water, a blue abyss that has tempted the wanderlust of many dwarven hearts. If only there were a way of crossing it, but of course, boats and bridges haven't been invented. Yet. The two countries were in spitting distance, but without an innovator, they would just remain hurling slurs across the divide, only able to visit if they wished to commit to weeks of travel. Our ingenious dwarves hatched a plan to lay the foundations no stonecutter had ever seen before, defying Armok with block and stone. Along the coast, we build our legacy as the revolutionary bridge city of Flinchsteel. Flinchsteel is a city viewed through the calloused eyes of surface dwarves. To the dismay of their dwarven peers, we wish to build a fortress above ground, but still a city nice enough to tempt even the king to reside here. But will it all go to plan? You're about to find out. We settle at a humble 3x3 embark, allegedly dangerous, but that's never stopped us before. Despite the danger and the 7 dwarves getting their wagons stuck on the rocks, they decided that there's nothing to cry about and they'll get cracking with their new settlement. This settlement was commissioned by the High King and placed under Nata's leadership, followed by other talented dwarves desperate to make a name for themselves in this newfound settlement. Suriel immediately got to mining out the starting shelter to sleep and fill with resources for the overground town to sprout from. I'm gonna coin this the egg box approach of base building, because not only do I sound more like an authority on the subject, but it's pretty efficient. It takes dwarves the same time to travel up a tile as across a tile, so it's easier to have workshops and stockpiles above or below each other to make them more accessible. We also drop some growing zones for overground crops, you know, just in case. Also, side note, I like to play differently every time, so this time we have a mod removing the floor of the workshop graphic. We're also going to play around with the dreaded quantum stockpiles, which I've actually not really used before. They basically work by having a little stockpile that dwarves can pull from, put everything in an adjacent minecart, then pour infinitely onto a new stockpile to make an infinitely massive stack of materials. But I refuse to do all that manually, so I just get DF Hack to do it for me. As is tradition, Nata, our exhibition leader, also becomes our manager and gets a little chair to work at. As the weeks pass, we get our first trade caravan, sent by the mountain home, no doubt to check up on us. I think they were a little unsettled by the dead fairies, but aside from that, they seemed keen enough to trade. We grabbed some leather and wool for crafts, and we'll wait and see if a future caravan can bring more cool shit down the line.
Oh god! I'll never make it this time! This is the end!
Anyway,
I noticed that my only access to fresh, non-salty water was south of the base, so we dug an access for dwarves to clean themselves before the bridge was up and running. Our booze is coming back now, which is good. I don't know why it's always my afterthought. How are you even here, Suriel? How? How did you do that? Peter, how are you doing that? How did you get over here? We rescue our cheeky little miner and continue the fort development, doing all the mundane staging that takes place at the start of a new fortress. I say mundane, but if you've watched my videos before, it's kind of nice to have a bit of calm before the storm. We dig out the side of the estuary, allowing us to enjoy some fresh, albeit slightly salty water. This will be replaced eventually with a closer aquifer-based well at a later date. Also turns out when you rely on quantum stockpiles for everything, you end up with poopy dooky stinky R workshops. So we make an atom smasher to eviscerate any rotten food and other undesirables. We're settling in nicely, and our population begins to grow. Some new members more sussy than others, but let's not be weird about it, okay? A new recruit of ours, Old Man Jay Jenkins, made it his mission to give initial military training to many citizens so they don't get folded like a napkin when shit hits the fan. And in the spirit of doing things slightly differently every time, we dig out a massive echoey moist expanse to get our grubby dwarven hands on more resources, which goes into more furniture, statues, and various other dwarfy things. The porous rock dribbling fresh drinkable water gave us an idea for a new well, closer to the action than the previous one. We also need to get underground farming sorted, so we plan to splooge some salt water down here to create a muddy irrigation. The diagonal will prevent the water coming out too fast. We set up a little lever near the workshop floor and dig the coast to be close to where we need water to go down, pulling the lever to get ready salted crops in no time. There's something so satisfying about this, even if I do slightly f*** up every time. We extend the box to help the water drain out a bit, then got to farming. Also just walling off the bridge thing to prevent future tomfoolery. Oh my god, we have a Necromancer. What the hell? Oh my god. No, what the hell? How do we have a Necromancer already? Nope. There's a Necromancer here. A Dwarven Necromancer.
And a wee little baby.
I'm kind of fine if it's just the one. However, because we've had like a lot of problems with necromancers in the past, like that's basically how I lost the last fort. At least we don't have the Book of the Dead to make more problems for ourselves, but we'll keep an eye on this guy. The farms are working beautifully. However, our recent successes in getting shit up and running has attracted some less savory types. Some bastarding goblin thieves have snuck close to our base. So Jay, our most proficient fighter, established a task force to repel these miscreants. Do you even have a weapon? You don't even have a weapon.
If you've got an ass, I'll
You'll
kick
beat
it.
his ass.
Let's kill him.
Punch him. With the threat neutralized, the gang start building the main tower of the fortress, just in time for more traders to rock up peddling their wares. The tater tot enthusiast is apparently the most charismatic guy ever, so we make him into our broker to handle the plethora of traders we'll be getting. Huh, they made him the mayor. Our new mayor sells off our very expensive seed barrel in exchange for bits and bobs. We also grab some scrolls called Classic Diseases and The Water Cycle and the Coming Troubles. Some kind of ominous foreshadowing, no doubt. With our new mats, we also get Kraken on the bridge. They must think we're mad for doing this, creating a passage where one didn't exist. But it's just the kind of dwarves we are. We're in the Matrix, yeah. I mean, it looks kind of cute. You can see like the waves like rushing towards the shore in ASCII. It's not too bad, but at the same time, I think it's a little bit... It's a bit hard on the old eyes. You know what I mean? A little bit hard on the old eyes. A were-mammoth child, apparently. A large mammoth twisted into humanoid form. Crazed for blood and flesh. Its eyes glow mahogany. Its charcoal hair is unkempt. Now you will know why you fear the night. Yeah, shame this fort's now over. Yeah, I'm kind of worried. Oh god. Doesn't feel anything while in conflict. Good luck. No! No! God damn it. We should have just gone inside. Why are we trying to fight it?
We?
Oh my god, no.
Who's we?
Who's this? Milford! Kick his ass. Oh no. Oh no! Kill him! Oh my god, he's so strong. Oh, fucking hell. Who died? Bemble. Meat Rags! Milford! Oh, for f***'s sake. Okay, Pat Fussy's alive. I think Trash Mac is probably bitten. Oh, this sucks, man! Ah, I hate this so much. This sucks. The Werebeast cascade begins. Look at their health tab. I'm gonna have to. We just need to see who's been bitten, okay? Who's been bitten? Oh, fucking hell, man. This sucks. This fucking sucks. Oh, bring out the Necromancer to bring him back. Oh my god, you're a fucking genius. We summon our charming Necromancer. Funnily enough, the only reason we managed to kill this guy was because he transformed back. We make note of the infected and build a shitty hospital around the disaster site. Because it's a hospital, they get shoved into the beds, which means we can throw up a fortification for them to transform behind. I wonder, can you milk a werecow? I mean, the thing is, Thor, is that it's not that they're milkable because they're cows. They're milkable because they're mothers. The were-mammoth bit these guys. We've put them in a little area. Fortunately, we have Tater Tot Enthusiast, who is our mayor, who is going to hopefully get scared of were-mammoths and res all of our dead beloved friends. That's the plan. And I know that sounds silly, but we're willing to try this. What the f*** happened? Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! What the hell? This was not what I wanted. Milford is apparently also dead again. I want to see what happens. What do they turn back into then? Oh. They're just, like, intelligent undead. So Tater Tot Enthusiast gestures, and the were-mammoth wrestlers shuddered and began to move. The mayor... Necromancer jumps away from a spinning icicle. The were-mammoth wrestler, Bitter One, kicks the mayor Necromancer in the right eye with his left foot, and the injured part explodes into gore. The force pulls the head, and the upper spine splits into gore. Congrats on winning the election, Natter. We build a Fallout-style bunker to house our new were-creatures, and make sure Jay's squad keep training hard so this never happens again. This mini-base will keep them occupied, but in this current version of Dwarf Fortress, there is no cure for curses. So unfortunately, they are sealed away, never to be smelled of again. I hope in a future version there'll be more utility to were-creatures, rather than it being such a death sentence. While they duked it out in the fallout shelter, the rest of the dwarves worked hard on building the bridge, with the population returning the old-fashioned way, with our first baby born to Flinchsteel soil. We also get a new fisher dwarf to pull up some food variety for the fortress. Conveniently, the most fisher dwarf-looking dwarf I've ever laid eyes on. We work toward other facilities like a hospital in the housing area. Traders come and go, including some elves with their unicorns. So we pick up an orangutan and some toy boats. How the f do toy boats exist, but full-size boats don't exist? The elves refuse to explain and just hightailed out of here. Maybe boats do exist? Nah. We're still having stinky meat not being moved into stockpiles, so I'm gonna have to veto the quantum ideals at times like this. For a more normal stockpile the dwarves will actually use. Topside, we opt for a uniquely sideways bridge design. So if we want to dispose of anyone, we can flip them into the sea. At the same time, we work toward adding more floors to the tower. I want rooms for temples, guilds, taverns, and housing in here. The increased wealth of our colony has invited yet another vile force of darkness. Interestingly enough, the enemy is very modern. They seem to be comprised of multiple races, but probably deriving from kidnappings if I know the goblins. But I went seeking some expert advice on repelling the enemy forces. Hey buddy, how you doing?
I've seen better days.
Yeah, I'm currently being attacked by a siege in Dwarf Fortress. Can you give me some advice?
Sure, just keep your fighters organized and make sure your defenses are strong. Make sure to use the terrain to your advantage and plan for any unexpected attacks. Use ranged weapons if possible to take out the attackers from afar. Lastly, don't be afraid to retreat and regroup if necessary.
Yeah.
Ask Arthur Morgan if I am a good girl.
Oh, sorry. Surreal is asking. I'm streaming live on Twitch right now. Surreal is asking if she's a good girl.
Well, tell her that good girls follow their master's orders.
F***ing hell. Wait, what do you mean good girls follow their master's orders? What the hell?
Well, a good girl will do exactly what she's told when it comes to her master. Now, there's no one definition of what that means. Each girl differs. It's about fulfilling my wants and needs. Simple as that.
What do you mean by that?
A girl should know her place and obey her master. She should follow commands and make herself useful to her owner.
Owner? What do you mean owner? Do you mean like partner?
Owner would be a better term.
What the
A partner implies a level of equality and mutual respect that simply doesn't exist in this sort of dynamic. This is a relationship built on power exchange, and the girl should recognize and accept her place of submission.
What are you talking about? You can't own women, bro. Let's try and get back on track. Jay and his armored charms had to postpone the biting session with the boys to go sort this out. But as you can see, they're far more geared now, chopping the enemy combatants to pieces. Be they human, dwarf, or goblin.
I don't care who they are, I'll fucking fight them.
In Dwarf Fort, we call these scrappy bits of raider armor Goblinite, and we'll smelt it down to make our own better armor and statues and stuff. We've managed to get our hands on a decent amount of bronze, and while planning our next few steps, making bronze statues for the bridge, disaster struck. Hitsukinki was found dead, pruny and lifeless, drained entirely of her blood. Turns out there's a vampire lurking in the shadows of Flinchsteel, and with no witnesses, we need to get to the bottom of this so there are no more murders. We recruit Master Arthur Morgan. He'll be our sheriff to do some interrogation and get his hands dirty. Oh. Stormbeard is fighting Arthur. Oh god. Oh, what the f*** happened here? What are you doing? Violation of production order. Injured party Natter convicted Stormbeard. No, don't kill him. Oh, no. Stormbeard's been found dead. You fucker. That is not part of the master-slave dynamic. No safe word, yeah. Pineapple, pineapple. Arthur, stop killing me.
You're right, girl. Goddamn.
While Arthur beat dwarves to death and tried interrogating folk to find out who's the vampire,
I'll suck you dry.
we build a church for the dwarves who want to worship the god of mountains and caverns, with yet again the role going to Johnny Sins, who's already a doctor and a woodcutter among other jobs, but it's a running gag at this point. It's set up in the tower on the upper floor to attract more dwarves topside. Despite the various hardships, things are looking good. Though admittedly the Oranga Tavern is pretty shit, but we'll work hard to keep extending skyward and build a newer, better tavern. We also make some guild halls for professions. I didn't specialize in graving this time because I wanted everyone to lay their mark. I also thought about a little water wheel zone. With so much water access, it'd be shame not to use it. Hopefully I don't flood everything. Ah, another guy's died! Odom's been found completely drained of blood. Who is a vampire? Who is a vampire? I'm just trying to play Papers, Please right now. Who is our guy? Who is it in here that says, I didn't feel anything after schlorping the f*** out of somebody's neck? Let's ask the kobold. I reckon the kobold probably knows a lot because he probably just talks to a lot of people, right? So out of these guys, these very happy dwarves, none of them are Vampiric. Need refined coal and pearl ash. Which is convenient because... Ah, Natter's also died! Who's going room to room? Oh my god. Wait, you think it's the mayor? It's definitely not the mayor. 0 kill. Why does it say 0 kill? I'm pretty sure it doesn't say that usually, does it? It doesn't say 0 kill. It's so sus. The mayor is... It's the mayor. I think it is the mayor. Why would this randomly say... No, 0 kill? Because if you look at somebody else's, it doesn't say anything. What is she doing? I think it is her. She's a little devious bastard. Oh my god, she admitted it. Oh my god, what the hell? She confessed to the murder. Dishab Clasp Joint is an assumed identity. Her true name is Domas Bodice Reigns. Vampire do not touch. Yeah, how did she get elected? She killed the previous mayor. That's bullshit. To thank that kinky Arthur for sorting out the vampire issue, we make sure his rooms are nice and well adorned, suitable for our captain of the guard. We make a nice tomb for Natter though, in the tower where his mayor mansion would have been. We continue to thrive, getting more migrants on the regular, and our ever-blossoming trade relations allowing us to pick up a giant emu. I'll get him a giant emu GF eventually. We also find the caverns deep underground, which gives us access to more flora and fauna and dwarven loot crates to unbox. Fortunately, no monsters in this one. Now it's just a matter of what to do with our mayor. She can't do her job in confinement, so we'll find a way to eliminate her in the most fitting way possible, launching her into the sea. Good job. Whose baby's this? Lockham, the dwarven child, is attending a meeting. I'm worried that Lockham's going to get eaten by the vampire mayor. He's like gathering everybody to have a meeting, like a group meeting. Please don't eat anybody. What are we going to do? What are you doing to Monom? Oh my god, she's killing Monom. Oh god, what do we do? Oh no, wake up. Wait, how do I... Oh, what if I do this? What if I do this? What if I do a civilian alert? Wouldn't that wake everyone up? Wake up. Oh no, she's dead! What the hell, man? You bitch. Go. Ah, there we go. Good job. Please pull the lever, monkey.
The time has come.
Okay, enjoy, monkey. What the hell? Huh? She didn't even go in the water. Justice was finally served. Or was it? We're going to go down here and we're going to hopefully have this as another area. We need need pearl ash. Okay. Need refined coal and pearl ash. Which is convenient because... Ah, Natter's also died! Arthur's luck ran out though when we caught him at the scene of a crime. What?
What the hell is wrong with you? Get out of bed, you lazy...
There's another vampire. He didn't feel anything after seeing Ninmin die. Is he also a vampire?
Because I made fun of your bad accent?
Can he interrogate himself? Description. He's agile and quick to heal. I think he is a vampire. I smell a vampire. Let me have a look. Does the subject confess to the murder? Jeez. Can't believe it. Well, you know what we do with vampires, guys. Okay, monkey. Pull the lever. What the hell?
Burger King foot lettuce?
You tanked that? Maybe the monkey didn't pull the lever hard enough. The gods have spoken? It's a sign? Is it? If he's a vampire, right? Maybe we just have him as a manager. Arthur lives to fight another day. And by fight, I mean do paperwork in the darkness till the end of time. We also have a new mayor, a very charismatic necromancer with dreadlocks. We're seeing a bit of a pattern with the people hired into management positions.
Ladies!
He moves in and cements himself as the coolest dwarf I've ever seen. Dwarven life continues with jealous goblins at our gate. These waves keep coming from the north, so I never get to employ use of the bridge. Fortunately, Jay's armored charms are more than tough enough to handle anything thrown our way. And after every battle, they're seen to by the doctor/religious leader, Johnny Sins. Meanwhile, in the caverns, dwarven children are fighting cave crocodiles. I guess this is like some kind of junior training camp for future military dwarves. We should probably secure the caverns properly though. The base slowly kept taking shape, with new crafting and storage for all the dwarves' various obsessions and quirks, although some more keen than others to make their mark. Isn't that right, Neo? I finally got the perpetual motion machine built. Will it work? Oh! I hate it. At least it's, yeah, at least it works, right? But I'm kind of worried that, what if I, let's tell him to take this away. I can't believe how much I f***ed this up. Oh no! No! Jiggles! It had to be the f***ing mayor, didn't it? Couldn't be anyone else. I'm close to a waterfall, so relieved. Do necromancers need to breathe? Is that a stupid question? Can't remember. I think vampires don't need to breathe, do they? You think about linking a gear? No. Ark. I didn't think this was gonna happen. Are you gonna die? Are you okay? You're drowning. Oh, come on. Don't drown. Oh no! Who's this? Oh no. Wait, somebody destroy it without getting... Oh my god, this is so horrendous. This is the what? No! You keep falling in. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm such a idiot. Oh my god, he fixed it. Oh my god, you're a legend. New mayor. Congratulations. Perpetual strong legs. I think it could have gone better. They're going to be asking some serious questions. With our fourth mayor unfortunately dead in an unavoidable accident, the liaison and traders were here fortunately with good news. After trading some gems for fruits and fabrics, the liaison announces he has come empowered to establish this colony as an official land of the realm, and wants us to decide who would be the baron of this barony. Personally, I like to reward hard work and bravery. So our new baron and first noble of Flinchsteel will be Perpetual Stronglegs. I feel like he earned it. We continue with the far safer Mark II of the Perpetual Motion Machine. We don't even really need it for anything, but I don't want Jiggles to have died for nothing. Meanwhile, our new mayor, Mood Kindred, is certain that she'll whip this barony into shape. With her first order of business, building a moat so the goblin warbands can be funneled easier into our soldiers. As typical of DF, while distracted with surface stuff, a cave creature battered the shit out of a dwarven child. No idea how a creature from level -92 made it to 0 to kill a kid without being stopped, but he's stopped now. We spend our days focusing wealth, and by god do we end up with a sweet tavern to show for it, complete with fish tanks. There's also a cute fluffy wombler cage guarded by 2 orangutan statues, and to the right there's access to food and drink stockpiles, built above the water wheels that killed Jiggles. The tower keeps going higher, aiming to finally house the tavern keeper and our barons' homes. Although you know me quite well by now, if you're new to my videos or have been with me a while, I tend to always find a way to slightly f*** it up. I absently told the dwarves to remove some glass panels, and they did it in the wrong order, causing one of the panels to smash through 10 floors of the tower before pulverizing a goose. Sorry, goose. Due to some kind of dwarven global warming, the winters got colder and harsher, with the negative temperatures freezing the sea and moat. We're attacked by a big, horrific, poisonous forgotten beast made of crystal glass. Which reminds me, I've done nothing to secure the caverns, and this is going to very quickly get out of control if I don't create a trap hallway or some shit. So I came up with this awful doghouse design surrounded by a snaking hallway. It's a good example of what not to do, because I thought enemies would path to the exit through the maze, but that rarely actually happens. When the next forgotten beast showed up and was a web slinger, it just hung out next to one of the doors, shooting webs all over the dogs, like me when your sister takes her socks off. I did the evil thing of opening the door, because if I got the spider in here, surely it'd be useful. However, a fucking puppy corpse wedged the door open. But yeah, anyway, we can no longer access the caverns for a while. I really wanted to catch it, because it'd be amazing for the fortress. We could harvest the webs, use it to web traps for extra efficacy, all that stuff. Mr. President, a second forgotten beast has hit the fortress. But of course, rather than pathing through the maze, he presses his face against the door like a good boy. Our brave miner Vongaloid cracked into the spider room smelling the fumes of butchered dog miasma. Both creatures weren't exactly phased by this though, so we sent a Wagey to go bait the spider into the room. The dumbass charged him and got a limb immediately bitten off. Rest in peace, Joe Jockey. But I still need this spider moved. So we name a Joe Jockey too and get them into the basement sharpish. You can imagine how this went. Trying to pick up equipment? I think Joe might die. Joe's running at them. I told them to go here, but they've gone here for some reason. Can I tell them to not go this way? Oh god. It's already over. Fucking ridiculous! I was noticing a pattern, so I decided a change of plan. Instead, opting for a corridor that could potentially lure the spider left and into the new room while still being kinda safe. But nah, that shit did not work. They just got glazed like a donut. And anyone else who joined the party suffered the same fate. A third forgotten beast rocked up, in the form of a bloated poisonous warthog. I feel like we're being harassed. The ugly bastard fought Shrek for a while, then fought for his place queuing at the door, before fortunately being put down by the big spooky man demon. In honor of a third forgotten beast, we release a third Joe Jockey to tempt the spider round the corner, which surprisingly still doesn't work. And in an act of sheer suicide, completely unprompted by myself, I Am Steve decides to try and kill the beastie for the sake of Joe Jockeys everywhere. Oh god, he's just getting webbed constantly. No! Steve! For the uninitiated, the reason web shooters are the top tier threat is because they can basically prevent a creature from being able to defend itself when it's being caught in webs, effectively making legendary fighters like Steve completely useless. Fortunately though, we got the bastard contained eventually, at the expense of a few valiant dwarves, and some pigs too. We even got kinda lucky, catching the big guy in a webbed trap. Webs are good for trapping the untrappables. However, if your own dwarf steps on a webbed trap, they get caught in it too, which is less than ideal. And I try to be diligent with releasing them.
Unless, of course, I can't find you or if I forget.
With the glaring cavern problems out of the way, we return to the surface to develop the town some more. Developing a guild hall down by the river. There is a mild issue though. If we're attacked in winter, we're not exactly defended particularly well. I like how even in the sprite work you can tell how cold it is. Enemies really have no obligation to use the bridge in winter as they can ice skate instead. So when an Etin showed up, the military couldn't really respond as fast as we'd like. So instead the problem had to be solved by a peasant militia. Fortunately mostly dudes with pickaxes, and muscles forged from years of swinging. I think our military is spread sort of thin though, but we'll work on more steel-clad squads in the future. Also while building, I worked out I can cheat the system by building tables, technically indoors, then removing the ceiling to make it into an outdoor terrace. Your dwarves will hate you for this, by the way. The seasons change from winter to spring as we continue urban planning, telling the elves to f*** off in the process. Look at them all. Run, my little friends. Building the new brutalist architecture. Oh my god, with a capital. That was quick. Your ruler has arrived with a full entourage. Your thriving site is now the capital, and with continued fortune and toil, the legend of a true mountain home may yet be written. Good news, everyone, with a capital now. Oh my god, the king is a necromancer. What the hell? The king's a goddamn necromancer. The king is a necromancer because of course he is. Funny enough, turns out his former master of necromancy is Jiggles, our ex-mayor with the dreads. Oh, also we fed his niece to the spider. The King's Keep is a kinda sinful design. I just did use nearest material, rather than picking the blocks myself. And I unironically really like it. What the f***? We also came to notice an additional major issue with outdoor fort defense, aside from ice. Oh my god, no! Somebody's fallen in! Lulu Spice! Oh my god, Lulu Spice. Quick, build a ramp. Oh my god, it's too far down. Can she swim? Oh, come on, can you swim up? Swim up. Save her. Oh my god, quick. Oh no. Swim upwards. She's walking across the bottom. Oh no. What do we do? What if I tell her to... What if I lock off all our armor? So what if I would just say, like just drop the armor, dude. Like, drop it. Lulu, remove assignment. Swim! Lulu, swim! Come on! Oh, f yeah! Oh my god, f yeah! Oh my god, she f***ing did it. I cannot believe it. So after being underwater for apparently 6 days, Lulu made it out the river. No idea how she's only a novice swimmer though. Maybe she floated for most of it. Anyway, now that we have a Necromancer King, I felt it'd be good to retry the idea from earlier, but like better, I guess. We're gonna have a lever that reveals the massive spider monster while having our Necromancer King watch and freak out. The corpse will be in a separate room, so it can't just rip the king to shreds if it isn't friendly. Turns out though, getting this all aligned right is harder than you'd think. We got him on a bridge above the room we wanted him in, but stupidly the spider is too heavy for it to actually flip up. I had no idea there was a weight limit on shit like this. My bad, I guess. Gamers, would it be... Oh, fuck off, mate. A were capybara? I thought capybaras were meant to be nice. It's a It's twisted into humanoid form. It's crazed for blood and flesh. Its eyes glow fuchsia. Oh god, where is it? Oh, what the hell? It's so scary looking. Look at its tongue. Ugh, he's swimming. What the hell? Oh my god, what is the point of me having a moat? Get him, animals. Oh my god, no. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh no. What the? Where's the... Is this the army? Is this seriously the army? Guys, we need you to kill it. There's gonna be a lot of bin. Oh, fucking hell. It even just killed a dude. Hey, he just turned back. Kick his ass. It's happened again.
Bon's fort is falling down. Falling down. Falling down.
I don't know how many people are actually okay. There's a lot of people nauseous. Oh dear. The squad chased the Lycanthrope into the nearest apartment building and battered him like a sausage. We had a few people bitten, and since they're incurable, gonna get them baiting the spider in the basement. Some were luckier and just keeled over in the tavern. Better than being live spider bait at least. We picked away at the room to see if we could bait an encounter. Oh. No, it's seen him. Oh! Did you just jump over? Socrates! Fumbling through Forgotten Beast relocation. Magically, it all worked to plan, with absolutely no problems. Don't check my VODs. We kept getting ganked by beasts, losing a couple foraging dwarves to disgraceful creatures. Fortunately, we have a solution to that now. The Eternal Soak. Our Dwarven King Necromancer, who has become so occult he now looks like a lich. I'll be honest, I've no idea where his nose went. Pull the lever! Oh! Oh my god, Lil Jon!
Yeah!
Lil Jon's back!
Okay!
Woohoo! Lil Jon's back. Okay, let's do it again. Fueled with childlike wonderment, we continued necromantic experiments. We also discovered a new cavern creature I'd never seen before called a Drunian, which is apparently a wolf-sized monkey man-faced thing with a mane. Fortunately, we caught a few, and they seemed pretty harmless. They were more curious than aggressive, which was good news for us. Also topside, we took advantage of the harsh winter, tunneling through the ice to try and build some kind of cool underwater prison. We can only really advance it modularly once a year though, because the cold snap doesn't last very long. Before winter's even over, the ice thaws and we're left with the little progress we've made. Very cute. But as you know, I can't have it too good for too long. What I thought was a safe mission securing the spider pit was way more dangerous than anticipated. I had no idea monsters could attack upwards like that. We told the dwarves to leave the zone alone for their own safety, but I must have forgotten to lock a door down here. While checking around, I noticed something was off. What the f happened here? I'm gonna lose my shit. Oh, what? What the fuck? How does this keep happening? He's dead. One punch, one kick spider is dead. Actually, he doesn't have to be dead, does he? For I have a necromancer. Because the spider's dead, we'll scare him with one of these weird monkey things. Some trial and error required though, as the king resurrected a dwarf's head and body separately.
Where's the rest of you?
Eventually we did manage to get him back up and get the roof closed off, but it didn't last long. He's shaken to the core. He died again! No! Wait, Hot Pearls? Who the f***'s Hot Pearls? Rezzing him again. He's not destined for death. This is bullshit. Is Hot Pearls even on our team, though? Oh, wait, did he resurrect it? What? Ability to stand lost? Yeah, it's all broken. He's all busted. The massive spider monster is back and decided to call a truce with the headless zombie Hot Pearls. And to thank our Lich King for his hard work, we made Eternal Soak a lavish palace to reside in. Flinchsteel was flourishing, with a wide variety of amazing food, drinks, and immunity from death. We've achieved our goal as a thriving bridge town, but my greed knows no bounds. And I now want to slap the shit out of every enemy in the nearby area. Sending Jay's steel-clad master soldiers to kick the door down of the nearest Necromancer tower. We began training other squads too, as we need all the help we can get with constant Forgotten Beast attacks. Mate, not the FPS. You can kill my dwarves, but please don't take my FPS. It felt constant. We'd be trying to advance above ground. Meanwhile, we were subjected to endless kaiju battles in the basement. I don't get why they do this on our doorstep. Seems like a cry for help. When they aren't out raiding, I prime Jay's team ready to strike at the caverns, unlocking the door ready for the fight to commence. But somehow, magically, it just died. I'm as confused as you are.
See? You see? But you don't see it. He moves! Right there!
Anyway, thanks Clay for your hard work. I hope we recruit another soldier as sneaky as you were. Someone exactly as sneaky as you, actually.
Welcome back. How was the afterlife? Yeah, it was alright.
By the way, after all the difficulty I had getting this spider in its room, it doesn't even fucking attack stuff. So anyway, out on the surface, our trade caravans kept getting cock-blocked by those dastardly goblins, forcing us to miss out on trade to stock the Kobold Bimbim's new library. But thankfully our army is pretty damn leery and can see to any enemies that come our way.
Fight and win!
We tried making more headway with the underworld prison, but turns out you gotta do it a bit slower. I think the ice looks really good, not gonna lie. The ice looks nice. And also, funnily enough, they're kind of building rooms in their own little way. It's almost like I planned this. I didn't plan this. No! Oh no! Who could have possibly predicted this? I was maybe a little bit too ambitious. Okay. Beyond that though, everything else is looking decent. Apart from the zoo, which is sort of just animals we befriended over the years, all standing around awkwardly. The Drune Cave is looking decent. Something else I'm happy with though is the happiness generator on the roof of the tower. This is lightly misting the dwarves and creating happy thoughts, hopefully directly offsetting the misery caused by being outside all the time. For some reason, generator mist equals happy, but rain equals angry. Go figure. Our undead spider monster still won't shoot webs as a second web shooter hits the fortress, unfortunately taking out a couple of misbehaving dwarves ignoring the burrows as per usual. It's okay, guys. We've put a stop to death. The king was put to work, giving a flick of the wrist every time he sees the Druner, resurrecting multiple dwarves into undead thralls. Usually a friendly undead, but occasionally an enemy. But that's what the cage traps are for. This shit was taking way too long, and some were rotting in the queue. So instead I wanted to try making booths to resurrect fellas faster. Alright, let's see. Does this guy get res to be good or evil? Oh no! Don't fight him, you dickhead! What are you doing? Unconscious? What are you doing? Why did you go in? Why did you run in, you fucker? Oh no. Oh dear. Somebody save him. Just anybody who's nearby. For the love of God. No! Oh my God. Romanoid killed the king. I mean, the king kind of killed himself. What the fuck was that, man? What happens if the king dies? Do we have to go into mourning? He's the necromancer, buddy. He's the necromancer. We don't have any other necromancers. Unless. We urgently send all armies to steal from the nearest necromancer tower in an effort to get a book of the dead to resurrect our fallen Lich King. However, months passed, and the army didn't return. So when we were invaded by a massive rock, a bird of prey that dwarfs many dragons, we didn't really have any way of defending ourselves. Might be stuck, do you reckon? Squan went out for milk. They're 100% stuck. Yeah, they've been gone for fucking far too long. Oh god, he's fast. Look out! Oh no. Oh no. Oh my god. The Lie Maker. Oh! That was not nice. Your fight is about to be rocked. We're getting rocked right now. He got gored so badly. It was disgusting. Oh no. I hope you're good at fighting. Oh no. Kick his ass. Overexerted. It's unconscious. Okay, that's alright. We're taking it out. Oh my god. Look at the problem. Our soldiers never returned, yet again. This is the same problem that I had in the last fort. We tried all the tricks in the book, eventually sending messengers to try rescue the stuck squads. DF Hack, my beloved, trying to help me resolve this, but even when they did come back, it was without the squads. We even checked in Legends mode to see if Jay had gotten himself stuck in a ravine somewhere. I can't even make any new squads either because it considers Jay as currently traveling, and we can't unassign him while he's off map, so we're stuck without military until they return. As if seizing the opportunity, a vile force of darkness arrives to kick us while we're down, putting a spring in our step to get this resolved. What finally fixed the bug seemed to be cancelling the mission, then doing the stuck squad fix. Oh, there are 3 stuck squads found, but no returning squads or messengers are able to rescue them. Please wait for a messenger to complete their objective and run this command again when they're on their way home. At least they know that they're stuck, right? That's good. That's a good start. Oh, yeah, there we go. The messenger is rescuing them. Oh my god, this is brilliant. 92 invaders? Oh no. I think what we're going to do is we're going to get rid of the road. Ask them to leave. Please leave right now. You know those fake cardboard policemen they put in shops? That'd get them. Yeah, we just needed some cardboard policemen. They have 109 invaders, which is exactly the amount of citizens we have. Did they do this on purpose? We're having a horrible time, let me tell you. We're having a terrible time. For some reason, Ooh! Crispy Bacon's come back. I mean, Chris and Pratt has come back. Yeah, so basically, these guys are stuck. I don't know where the fuck they are. So some of them have actually come back, like on the corner of the map. Oh my god. Chris and Pratt. They were lost for a year, I think. Let's just say I am having a bit of a panic attack here, would we? So some more dudes have showed up, which is good. That's a good sign. Some more guys. I'm so cooked, yeah. I'm so fucking cooked. I'm so worried that they're just gonna go, you know what? We've waited long enough. Let's fuck them up. Are they all coming back? They're back. Poggers, they're back. Oh no, I think they're attacking. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. And I still haven't linked this shit up. Oh shit. Run. Everybody run. Everybody right now. Civilian alert. Civilian alert. Please go inside. Civilian alert.
Civilian alert. Please Costa Bridge. Civilian alert. Civilian alert.
Civilian alert. Civilian alert. Okay, team. I'm sure you've got this. 120 invaders. 120 targets? Go. Oh no. Oh my god! Oh, the bottleneck. Oh, the f***ing flurry of arrows. Hold the line! Oh no, they're coming in! Animals, attack! Get them, animals! Oh dear. Oh shit. Oh my god, look at these heroes! Wait, why are most of you guys in the fucking water? What are you guys doing? You're still jumping in the water. That's not how you do this. Okay, that's not how this works. This is not the best. Are they fighting still in the water? Oh my god. What is going on? Well, this didn't go very well. 7 invaders, though. We've kind of sorted it a little bit. Oh my god. Did you just jump? God. Wait, are they getting out? What the fuck? Malgosha. What a beast. Holy shit. We have won. Oh my god. We did it. Oh, we actually won the fight. I cannot believe it. Good god. Oh my god, man. That was intense. I thought I was going to lose the whole fortress. Our 30 soldiers returned to battle for the future of Flinchsteel, leaving only 13 left alive. However, with careful strategic underwater combat, we were victorious, killing the 120 invaders. I cannot believe that. Holy f***. Wow. With the battle over and Flinchsteel miraculously still standing, we had a lot of cleaning up to do. With most of the gore in the bottleneck of the impromptu side bridge, we make a proper crypt to honor the fallen warriors above the field of battle, complete with iron sarcophagi to splurge a bit in terms of value. With all the shit that's been going down, we need a new leader. Our Lich King decayed away over a year ago. And who better to be the provider for this vessel than the caramel-colored kobold, Bim Bim. He's currently our librarian, but could do with the career change, as recently he's been giving himself anxiety while studying too hard. So using the sneaky Make Monarch command in DF Hack, Bim Bim is now our new king. We also made sure to give him a political advisor / anxiety companion in the form of a giant monkey. Being the king, he's also the only one who has a TV, which is just a troglodyte in a cage, a troggy vision. And it is decreed that the first order of business is to expand into the lowest levels of the tunnels to try and uncover precious gems and adamantine. The dwarves stop digging when they hit warm rock, so we shouldn't really need to worry about lava spills while digging like this. Under the rule of Bim Bim the Anxious, we also managed to get the underwater prison built, although the only crime has only ever come from our own very angry and soggy dwarves. We're still attacked by goblins, but I'm far too traumatized with lost squads to send a siege back to them. Don't get... Oh dear. Climb out before this freezes and you get frozen instantly. Climb out. Climb out. Galactate.
Come on, mate. You got this. You got... Yes, you're the goat. Oh, he's so talented.
The veteran dwarves continue working hard to defend the fortress and training for conflicts to come. Training on a rota so there are always keen eyes watching above the north bridge. As we steadily delve deeper into the underground, we finally find what we're looking for. Valuable gems. And also the occasional booby trap. So we stare upward with a plan to dig down, slowly in a semi-controlled way. I say semi-controlled because you know by now how impatient I am with stuff like this. I immediately strike water and fuck everything up.
No. Wait.
Fortunately, it was only a diagonal, so we patched it up before it got too out of control.
New farmland just dropped, yeah. New farmland at elevation minus 117. Hell yeah. Let's put the glass up here. Just so that we know where the beasts are, where the creatures, so we can cheekily see what's going on the layer below. What do mine eyes see? I can't see shit, mate. Anyone?
Okay, this idea is kind of good. I can see the spicy lava under the glass, which is kind of neat. By the way, I've been editing like a bajillion hours of content, so I've sort of skipped a lot of forgotten beasts. And let me tell you, these web shooters just straight up don't work. They basically ignore everyone, which is kind of good since my setup sucks ass. The soldiers have their work cut out for them. Between the surface invasions and relentless forgotten beasts. Even our resident fisher dwarf needing to take up arms to defend the fortress, who has achieved mastery in the art of non-fish combat, leading the charge into the caverns to slay a weird smog-emitting creature. As we slowly uncover the floors below, to be honest, I hate doing this. It fucking sucks. But I'm doing what I can to reveal everything slowly, hose it down with cavern water, then mine it all back out again. Some time had passed since the weird dust blasting creature, and I was starting to notice how our elite squad weren't looking so hot right now. A number of our soldiers dropped dead, and we found Neo Halibut, the fisher dwarf turned soldier, writhing on the ground, blinded, unable to breathe, and most of his limbs and skin rotted. I felt awful for him. He was in excruciating pain, afflicted by something called beast sickness, which was unavoidable no matter how skilled he was. He could dodge all the physical hits, but was still not immune to contracting ligma from a bestial sneeze. I was pretty devastated to have yet more legendary soldiers eviscerated by something tragic. Maybe next time I'll try solving these problems with archery or something. But I'll probably forget, let's be honest. Quite a few were suffering from this, some with situations more stable than others. But as it's incurable, all I can do is watch the infected slowly decay. So anyway, we build a massive room to collapse to reveal the underground faster. Our beloved nervous wreck, Bim Bim doing the honors of placing the final block.
All right, if this doesn't work, I'm going to violently shit myself live on stream, okay? And before it doesn't work, it better fucking work. Ooh!
It worked. We got effectually full visibility of the Pillar of Gems thanks to the controlled demolition. And once the dust settled and FPS caught back up, we could see the bounty lying beneath the fortress, ready for us to slowly carve away at. Across the rest of the fortress, because the bastards keep getting rained on, some have turned to violence, some having meltdowns and eventually battering others to death. Frustrated that I've not been able to use this bridge on the goblins, we settled with using it as a dwarven punishment system.
Cook Bugatti has been found dead. What? Oh, he died of infection. Shit. Yeah, we have the plague. I genuinely think we have the plague. Do you remember what happened to Neo? Neo was rolling around completely rotten. What's wrong with Malgosha? Faint vision lost, ability to stand lost. Oh my god, it is spreading. Oh no, it's spreading. Oh my god, it's spreading. Oh shit. How's everyone looking? Shit. Kairos. Vision lost, ability to stand. Oh my god. Are they all like this? Shit. I think the whole army's got it. Oh my god. It spread amongst the... No! No! Oh my god! This is not good. Any body part that happens to have beast extract on it will experience necrosis. Station the army on a seashore to wash it off. Alright. What we're going to do... This is the bottom of this, right? And from the center, I'm going to dig a hole down. Okay. And I'm going to make the ultimate dwarven bath. Alright? They're going to get very wet. Either that or this is going to infect everybody. So it's either all or nothing. We're going to have a little stockpile of like soap, bars and blocks. And this is going to be all of the soap. Wet tunic contest. Oh God. Oh, Lord Gregorius, no. I mean, I'm trying to stop Dwarven COVID in the best way I can. Let's pull this lever as well, so then we have it closed. And we're gonna hook this up to the king's chambers, okay? I'm so hoping that this quells the issue. So this is all like an exposed zone now, right? So hopefully the water will just go down here. There's soap down here. It's not in the spot that I wanted it to be in, but you know. All dwarves report to the hot tub. We're gonna get all of the dwarves apart from Bim Bim. I know Bim Bim is... Hello. Bim Bim's doing quite well at the moment, so we're gonna have everybody down here, like right now. Oh shit. Sock sniffer, no! Everyone, go, 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 go. Civilian alert, civilian alert. Death by waterfall? No. Surely that's not gonna happen. Surely they're just gonna all get soaped up, right? I'm sure this won't go horribly wrong. I'm pretty sure the whole fortress is now empty. Obviously, apart from all the animals and stuff. And Arthur Morgan. Bim Bim, if you could just pull this lever, please, darling. We're only gonna drown them for a second, really, okay? Yeah, I was expecting this to fill up a lot quicker, you know? Mood's been re-elected while down here, by the way. We're still electing our mayor, despite everything. Yeah, I might let him steep just a little bit longer. Oh, f*** off, mate. Not the time. Oh, shit. Ah! Who told them that we were all in the bath? Human Caravan can hold them off? Yeah, Bim Bim's gonna have to lock in, because Bim Bim... Bim Bim's just having lunch. It's fine. Okay, so we've got, obviously, all dwarves underwater. If you could just put your food away, buddy. Next to the TV. Bim Bim fell asleep. Bim Bim! Go on, go turn them off. Good lad. Good lad. No, the other one too. Yep. Good boy. Are you okay, guys? Yeah, you're fine. My very moist dwarves. Flush it. Yeah, it's flushing off. I've never been more wet, me lord. You're surprised no one was crushed by rocks? I'm surprised no one's dead, actually, funnily enough. Considering the fact that I got everybody up to 7-7. Did the goblins leave? I think they left. I think they just killed 2 humans that were like chilling on the border and then they left. Yeah, there's a lot of starving and dehydrated units, but, you know, this didn't go too bad, did it? The poor dwarves climbed out of the tub, stacking on each other to get their hands on food and dry clothes. We can't cure the ones already afflicted, but hopefully this helps resolve some kind of future issue. Also, FYI, that's a rotting hen, not a dwarf. Don't worry about it. Some who were too far rotted couldn't tank the bathing session and died upon hitting the tavern, like our beloved Scrunch Dinkleslope. It sucks, though, to have characters clad in steel, capable of killing forgotten beasts, minotaurs, and 38 other enemy creatures, only to get their reign stopped by the incurable beast sickness. And now, yet again, I need to train up more legendary soldiers before more shit hits the fan. Unironically, though, I do actually think my stupid dwarven bath time actually helped. Like, I feel like Stormbeard is feeling a little better. I mean, he's still crawling across the ground, but at least he isn't rotting. Our weird farm is also picking back up as trade continues to flourish. So our role as capital is still fulfilled despite how miserable and plaguey everyone is. But like, I totally get it. They prefer underground. I mean, not only are they constantly being rained on, they can't even eat lunch in the tavern without seeing some disemboweled zombie crawling around. But of course, the main offenders who take their misery to the next level by hurting other dwarves have their bodies donated to the space program. When goblins attacked, fortunately we still had a full squad's worth of people capable of defending us. Some like Delt the First with faces truly forged by the fires of war. Everyone else gets in the emergency bunker bath and the soldiers get to work. My beautiful gamers. I think that's been a pretty good sesh, eh? Oh no! No! A dragon has come. Big lizard. Dwagon word. And I was just saying like how pretty this place is and how like serene it looks. I was like, damn, this place is like so nice and cute. Wait, so will the dragon just melt the ice? How is this even gonna work? Just talk to him. I don't know if we can. I don't speak Dova. Has she got any kills? She's killed a lot. Oh my god, no. Oh god. Oh no. No! Fuck! Oh no! Oh no. Yeah, shit him up. Oh my god, yeah, dodge, dodge, dodge. No! Oh my god, bros, come on, you got this. You got this. Kill him. Oh no, come on. Come on, hack him to death. Yes, thank god. Oh, Chris and Pratt. Super Soper, wired device. Guess what? Good news, the giant chipmunk's still here. Good job, team. Fortress has been saved.
Turns out the dragon was beheaded by the monster of a dwarf, Plurald, who killed 48 creatures across his time in the military. In a spur of the moment, the dwarves butchered the dragon carcass, pulling 450 pieces of dragon meat and organs to feed the fortress. This meat fueling the fiery determination and will to survive in their dwarven hearts. The fortress began to restabilize after the repeated wrath of Armok. Our highly skilled and aggressive dwarves began beating all hurdles in our way, our Dragonslayer Plurald, and the legendary dwarves flaying anything that reared its ugly head. And as you can imagine, it was incessant. We focused on base development and trade, as I was way too traumatized to send the squads out onto the world map to be potentially lost for eternity. We had loftier ambitions than sending soldiers on crusades. While the serfs battled nausea and rain planting our outdoor crops, we planned to punch through the bowel of the world and reach what lies beneath. Australia, whatever that might be. While prepping for the basement, we're attacked by an ambush of marauding elves, with a recycled ethically sourced plywood arrow flying melodramatically toward Craven Moorhead. Unfortunately for them, they found themselves toe-to-toe with our Dragon Slayer who was on his lunch break, hammer-fisting their smushy, soft elven noses into a smooth pate. Buddy just killed 8 elves solo with his bare fists in just a t-shirt. I sure hope nothing happens to him.
I wonder when I'm going to get attacked by the elves again, those blasted elves. Excuse me? Plural, no! Why did he jump in? What is he thinking? Is there an iron minecart in there? No! There's not even an iron minecart. I don't know how he fell in. Oh my fucking god, bro. You better be good at... No. Oh my god, he climb out? Oh my god, he's so strong! What the fuck? Oh, okay, never mind. God damn it.
I watched this back time and time again, and I have no idea what he tripped on to fall into the lava pit. I already knew if you submerged lava-safe minecarts in a stockpile or on a track, you could carry it, so I was experimenting with dumping them in to see if it'd be the same effect. But for some reason, my Dragon Slayer went under the dump zone and decided he'd kill himself. After all that, it didn't even work anyway. They just stacked on top of each other but didn't fill, so I take yet another L on another one of my silly experiments. Sag. In an effort to honor Plurald the Dragon Slayer, we give him a silver tomb above the soldier's gatehouse, so hopefully his spirit wafts down inspiring dwarves to fight harder. Or kill themselves, I guess.
Lava is not that hot. If I get them to dig down, was that better? Whatever, treasure of the gods, sure. But at least we have, like, there's more water, right? So... Are you stuck? Shit! Save them! I'm trying to get this out. And I think this will be enough, right? This will be enough, won't it? Let's just get rid of, like, I don't know. Get rid of this. Fuck it. Uh-oh. Oh, God. Like, something Scoob. I think there's a monster. Hello, hello, hello. Anybody, anybody? Down here, down here, down here. Oh, fuck. Try not to shit myself challenge. Impossible. You alright? Oh, no, he's definitely dead. Scary. The devil of salt.
I just woke up in a fucking steaming mood, yeah? Because I live in a shithole. Do you know what I mean? It's a fucking shithole. I hate the fucking place.
A great spider made of salt with twisting conjoined trunk, and it squirms and fidgets. Beware its poisonous bite. Yeah, we're alright. We're alright. There's no way up.
Word on the Dwarven Street is, if you use a checkerboard pattern, it helps disrupt line of sight or something to defeat the circus clowns easier. We got the legendary soldiers, new soldiers, peasant militia, and anyone handy with a blade to hang out in the newly carved battleground. The fate of the fortress hangs in the balance.
Mate, what are you doing going that way? Are you insane? Run. Oh, buddy. What are you doing? See, look, if he's fine, what are you doing? Oh, God, here they come. Come on, guys. Oh, come on, boys. Fucking hell. They're eating them, and then they're gonna eat me. Oh, no. Everyone died. They didn't take a single one out. Oh, push them back. Oh, dear. They're fucking strong, man. Holy fuck. These guys just mowed the dwarves down, dude. Overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer. There's 43 hostiles still knocking around. I mean, we took out some, right? Wasn't all bad.
It never happened.
We tried reloading with several ideas of how to confront the demons. Had a few ideas to do with ballista, but to be honest, without ample prep work and training, it wasn't going to work. I left it to my Twitch chat to decide what we'll clobber them with, and the end result was hitting them with the full might of Poseidon. And a couple of very mild floods and reloads later, we had a floodgate that would release the entire ocean into their ugly, ugly faces. We got it all dug out, so all we'd need to do is dig from a higher floor to unleash the water into hell, hitting them with tons of water at very high pressure. All I needed to do now was raise the floodgate and let the FPS take one for the team.
Wait, why is it coming up? Ah! No! My frames! No!
Von fucked up again. Again fuck. Again up. Again Von fucked it up.
Oh, I fucked it up.
That's what pressure do.
I think that is what pressure do. I can't believe it.
Not this time. It never happened.
As you should know, I usually commit to my failures, but if I did, I'd never get to try this again. Or at least not again for a long while. Now making sure the zone was capable of being fully locked down, so we don't get hit with any water on Cavern 3. Turns out demons can smush their way through fortifications, which is surprising given their size. But fortunately, we can lock it off and finally give our hostiles some swimming lessons.
I hope you like water, you son of a bitch. What the fuck is going on? Ah! Enjoy the water, motherfucker. Oh my god. They really don't care. They do not care. Check what's happening in hell. Hell is underwater, I think. It's a bit wet down there. Hell is now slightly moist. They should, I believe, start trying to come up here, right? A bit sad that the pressure didn't do shit. Yeah, I know. I think they might be a bit too tough for me. He's just swimming up. He does not care. If I were to close this, they're not breaking it down. Floodgate versus Satan? Question mark? Well, we drained the sea into hell. It seems that they don't give a fuck about any kind of liquid.
So with the singular floodgate precariously separating the dwarves from their certain demise, the ocean began refilling and the legend of Flinchsteel was brought to its conclusion. We're finally at the end. Thanks so much for watching the story of Flinchsteel. It was a massive amount of content, but I hope I managed to do the story of these dwarves justice. Over the 80+ hours I streamed this fortress over on Twitch, we had loads of excitement, setbacks, and chaos. Take a shot. But I thank you loads for making it to the end. And big shout out to all of those who came to check me out live and chat to me in person. Making content has never been so fun, so I thank you for that from the bottom of my moldy heart. Also, gargantuan shout out to the channel members on YouTube, the people subbed on Twitch, and everyone who makes art of the adventures and hangs out on Discord. I don't need to tell you how amazing you are, but you make going live so fucking easy. If you want to see more content, consider subscribing to the channel, dropping a comment, and joining the community. But otherwise, to the rest of you, take it easy, keep it cheesy, and I'll see you next time.